get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Okay, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Sandler still makes the play. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Check, Matt. Come on. Check. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so defense credited with a sack.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. His first throw is an interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get a great return close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did the homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
First down, here's Lamar. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Connecting again with Hopkins. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. Just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Henry does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. Stretch the Eagles.
Play action now. Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Quickly on line, Daniels. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. He cuts it right. It's a foot race. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returnable from the 2. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
19 Lions. Tag. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Street, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. And he'll get it over the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Cup 19. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
To the air again, Daniels. Launches one deep down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
We get the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Ravens. With 10 to go still on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Hopkins making the grab downfield. 40, 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Slot man motioned over.
70. Ready?
Now Daniels off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
18, Pioneer. 60 Eagles, 60
Motioning
Eagles.
left is their running back. To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Vices, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Throw on 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. At 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set, get it. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Man in motion, out of the slot. First and 10 now, here's Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
This is Eckler on 2nd. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
And the Washington first down.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action now with Daniels. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels on first down. Hits his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Washington calls it second timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Motioning the tight end now. From the 21. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Warriors, ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels is going to throw again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Have to come up with an unlikely 15 here on 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. Hurt.
Kick the running back in motion. Daniels, 3rd and goal. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. They'll cobble together a yard there. All down by Dorrance Armstrong. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
John begins with a run. It's Eckler. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Cooker 19. 19 light.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Cowboy 80. Go. Ready.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And keeping his own lead costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Ready. 19 tight. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Check up.
Daniels from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
70.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like the other home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Let's go.
They motion the tight end over.
Let's go.
3rd and short, Daniels. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
A 22-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And that gets them back to within 11.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark. It starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 11 play. First down, Baltimore.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They just get the play off. Flush down it, and he's dropped. They got there for the sack, and that brings us to the end of this third quarter. Three quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. The Commanders going dime here to defend this third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Option give here. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone lead well. It's going to cost them about a yard.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept them in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Let's see what they went with on third down. From the gun, Jackson. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the shotgun gives to Eckler. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 22-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos, Warriors 70. Go!
From the 22 on second down. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here we go, back.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over with the football just outside the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Henry on the option. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Another run for Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. He just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.